In the heart of Paris, where cobblestone streets twisted like lines of an old love letter, lived a young writer named Isabelle. Her heart was full of dreams, and her mind brimming with stories of love and mystery. Yet, she often felt a lingering sense of loneliness. One stormy evening, as rain tapped against her window, Isabelle sat at her desk, staring at a blank page. Inspiration had eluded her, and she found herself yearning for a story that would stir her heart. Suddenly, she heard a faint rustling at her door. Curious, she opened the door and found an elegant envelope lying on the floor. The envelope was sealed with a wax crest she didn't recognize. Inside was a handwritten letter, the ink slightly smudged, as if it had been written in haste. The letter began, "My dearest Isabelle, though we have never met, I feel as though I have known you forever." The mysterious writer described seeing her in his dreams every night, searching for her across time, but too afraid to speak his feelings. The letter ended with an invitation. "Meet me at midnight at the Pont Arts Bridge. Under the light of the moon, perhaps you will understand what my heart has been longing to tell you." The letter was signed simply, "Yours forever, A." Isabelle's heart raced as she reread the letter. Who was this mysterious A? How did he know her? The intrigue was too great to resist, and despite the late hour and the pouring rain, she quickly donned her coat and hurried out into the night. The streets of Paris were quiet, the usual bustle stilled by the rain. When she arrived at Pont Arts, the bridge was empty, save for the soft glow of the street lamps reflecting off the wet pavement. Isabelle walked slowly across the bridge. Just as she began to doubt the letter, a figure stepped out from the shadows. He was tall, with dark hair and a quiet intensity in his gaze. Holding an umbrella, he approached Isabelle, lowering it to reveal his face. Their eyes met, and time seemed to stand still. It was as if she had known him her entire life, yet she was certain they had never met. The man smiled gently, his eyes filled with warmth and familiarity. "Isabelle," he said softly, "I'm Alexander. I've been searching for you for longer than I can say." Isabelle's heart fluttered. "How is this possible? How do you know me?" she asked, her voice trembling with curiosity and hope. Alexander explained that he had been having vivid dreams of her for years, dreams so real they felt like memories. In these dreams, they had lived many lives together, always finding each other across time, but never able to stay together. When Alexander arrived in Paris, he felt drawn to the city, as though something was guiding him to her. Isabelle listened, her heart racing with every word. It seemed impossible, yet there was something in his eyes that made her believe. As the clock struck midnight, the rain slowed to a drizzle, and the clouds parted to reveal the full moon. Alexander reached out and took Isabelle's hand, his touch sending a warm sensation through her. The connection between them was undeniable. "I don't know how," Isabelle whispered, "but I believe you." They stood on the bridge, the city of Paris spread out before them, as if the universe itself had conspired to bring them together. All doubts melted away in that moment. From that night on, Isabelle and Alexander were inseparable. They spent their days exploring the city, sharing stories, and creating new memories together. The love they had found was something out of a dream, both mysterious and magical, yet undeniably real. And so, in the city of love, under the light of the moon, a romance that had spanned lifetimes was finally given the happy ending it had always deserved. The mysterious letter had led Isabelle to the love she had been waiting for.